Hello airplane enthusiasts worldwide, welcome to my channel. Thought I'd do a little video that highlights the elevator, rudder, flap and aileron movements, and so you can take a look and see how much movement happens as I land my Carbon Cub. I am not a flight instructor, so I do not really know what I'm talking about, but enjoy the video. Sometimes landing on wide paved runways can be harder than short, narrow runways because you lose some perspective. I always seem to like to wheel land on paved runways. Can't tell you why, because I'm not a flight instructor. If you're at an airport with both a paved and a grass runway, I always prefer to land on the grass runway, especially if it's closely cut and manicured, and you can still do a nice wheel landing at those in those situations. I like this one just because of the shadow, and it's kind of a bad three-point landing, but the shadow's cool, so I kept it. This one I was a little bit too fast for this short of a runway, but it worked out as I pulled back on the stick to help keep everything as slow as I could. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that this is one of my favorite places. A friend of mine has a farm strip that I land at quite a bit and kind of pull back into a not so great three-point, but you can kind of watch that rudder dance. Back at my home airport at Mount Holly, Peoria, Illinois, we have a great director of airports here in Peoria that reads and understands advisory circulars, and which allows us to land in the runway safety area adjacent to the runway, the main paved runway. Back again at Spring Bay, landing to the northwest. Watch the rudder as I go into a forward slip over the trees, carrying a little bit too much energy as I land, but it's always nice when you land on a frosty runway. Landing at Illinois Valley Parachute Club. Skydivers generally aren't out this early, so I'm okay landing here. The grass is a little bit long, but I probably should have done a 3-point, but did a semi-wheel landing, kind of a tail-low wheel landing here. Probably should have kept it a 3-point with the grass, and especially going a little downhill. This is my version of a touch and go at Marshall County Airport near Lincoln, Illinois. There's a little bit of a left crosswind. Watch the rudder deflection as I correct for that with a side slip. Watch the rudder deflection as I apply the power to counteract the torque for the engine as I accelerate and take off. And of course, as the smoke system pulls a little of the excess smoke oil out of the tubing as you hit the power. One of the things I really like to practice is the extended wheel landing, where I kind of drag the length of the runway, keeping the tail up. It's a good practice, and it keeps you on your toes, so to speak. That's my friend Dave's house down there that looks like a giant hangar. I'm going to blow him a little smoke to say hi. Back at Spring Bay, landing southeast. This is about as good as I get a 3-point landing with myself only in the front and minimal smoke oil in the back. Another landing at Spring Bay. This is a different day, different time. Landing to the northwest, coming in over the trees a little bit slower. Got a little better 3-point out of this one. Another runway drag at Tri-County. I love doing this. It's fun, and keep an eye on the rudder. This is a crop duster strip near Princeville, Illinois, with a pretty significant left crosswind. Watch the rudder and the ailerons as I do a side slip to keep it on the runway. You really haven't been flying in Illinois unless you land back at your home airport with a corn husk on your tail wheel. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment.